High Court in Pretoria will this morning hear the interdict application of Speaker of Parliament Nosiviwe Mapisa-Nqakula.
The Speaker seeks an order interdicting the NPA's investigating directorate from arresting her. She also is demanding access to evidence gathered against her. The NPA says it will oppose the application. Mapisa-Nqakula is accused of pocketing over 2 million rand in kickbacks from a contractor during her time as a defense minister. Our reporter, Juniour Khumalo, is now joining us live from outside the High Court in Pretoria. Juniour, good morning. Thank you so much for making time for us. What do we expect to happen in court this morning?
Good morning to you, Aldrin, and to our viewers. The expectation is that the Speaker, Nosiviwe Mapisa-Nqakula's legal team, is actually expected to basically make their arguments as to why they seek to interdict the police from arresting the Speaker. So in her 94-page application, she insists that there is no case against her. She says that the NPA actually have gotten a witness statement from Nombaso Ndlovu, who is actually the witness, the contractor that she got, the contractor who actually claims that the Speaker tried to get bribes from her. So that witness, she says, has actually been granted, has been given her case that was opened against her, has been terminated by the NPA. So in exchange of her giving witness against the Speaker, a case that was opened against her has been dropped. So she says that she's not a reliable witness, so the NPA does not actually have a case against her. She also argues that the search and seizure warrant that was executed at her home last week was not done in a proper way. She says that her and her husband, when the police got to the house, they asked for them to show them that warrant, but the police refused to show them the warrant. Then they also asked that the police wait for her legal team or a representative from her legal team to first come to the house before that search was done at her home, which the police refused to do, and they started searching her home and took a few things from her home. She does not mention in that document what was taken from the home, but she does say that the police, the hawks that raided her home, actually took her belongings, and she argues that that search itself was illegal. So procedurally, she argues that the NPA did not follow the right procedures in trying to arrest her. So she also argues that there is no warrant of arrest that is out for her as well. So that is part of the reason why she's trying to interdict the possible arrest. She says that the head of the investigative directorate, Advocate Begi Manyati, had actually indicated to her that she might be arrested. So this is why she had to come to the courts and basically preempt that arrest and come and try and seek that interdict. So we expect that argument to be made by the Speaker herself and also the NPA to actually make an argument opposing this application, Alden.
Yeah. Junior, tell us, do we know as yet why the NPA has decided to go into the Section 204 agreement with Nombaso Ndlovu, considering that the Speaker is saying in her papers that Nombaso is actually or was subject to the military police's investigation, which has then led to the charges being instituted against her. Why did the NPA decide to drop those charges against her?
That's the argument that the Speaker is making. She's saying that it's unclear why the NPA has decided to drop the charges against Ms. Ndlovu. So she argues then that this was basically an agreement between the NPA so that she implicates the Speaker in this case. So that is the argument, one of the arguments actually that she is making, that the procedures that were followed by the NPA are improper. So that's part of the case that she's going to be making today with the help of her legal assistants, who are going to be here today. She also says that when the NPA reached out to her and informed her that she was going to be arrested, she had indicated that her legal representative, who is Mr. Stephen May, was actually in KZN, busy with the case that relates to Zandile Gumede and 21 others versus the state. So he was not going to be available until the 3rd of April. So that's part of the argument that she is making, that one, she did not have a legal representatives with her, so she was going to be unfairly prejudiced by the lack of her legal assistance if she had been arrested last week, Algen.
Thank you so much for your time. Juniour Khumalo there, following the story for us in that application that has been brought by the Speaker of the National Assembly to interdict the police from arresting. And one of the people cited in that application is, of course, the Minister of Police as well as the NPA, which has said that they will oppose this application.